Alright, hey guys. So, I was going to do, what is it? Landmark, that EverQuest Minecraft builder game, but they had a patch yesterday, so that exploded. And now it seems the game that I want to do doesn't want to do what I needed to do, so this might take a minute. But anyway, I'm going to do Rouge Legacy this week. It's been out on the PC for quite some time. However, it did just come out on, I believe, all Sony platforms, all current Sony platforms. So PS3, PS4, and PS Vita. This game on the Vita, I can imagine, is probably going to be amazing. As well as, it's going to be good on all systems, right? Like, it's a 2D platformer, and it's such a great game. I love it. It's super freaking difficult. It's you know, not something you're gonna beat in a weekend unless you do nothing but play this game all weekend. It's very, I want to say it's very Metroidvania in that, you know, it's a 2D isometric thing. It's like a medieval fantasy type game. As you can obviously tell, I got a little knight dude. This is just the intro. It's what they're giving you instead of a tutorial. Hopefully the stuff isn't too loud. I can sit here and mess with it for a minute. And they basically, like in this tutorial, they basically introduce everything. And it's all in the quest of just getting to the end of this section. As you can see that I'm picking up gold by breaking stuff and things like that. That's like a big part of this game. Oh no, I killed the dude. Alright, so we finally made it to the start menu here. I'm playing it on the PC, and I'm using an Xbox controller. I know, I'm evil. I believe it's defaulted to using an Xbox controller. It may not have defaulted to it, but I just you know, had an Xbox controller in the house, so I just went ahead and did it. So it does have like a skill tree that you unlock. Man, my window's too big. I'm taking up where my little dude is. Hold on. I'm gonna do some editing here. Shrink me down, put me further in the corner. There we go. So, the first generation of this game, the first character that you play, doesn't have any quirks. I wouldn't say they're disadvantages. I would say they're quirks. But the whole point of this game is to beat all the winged bosses, so you can then go in this gold door here, at the very beginning of the map. However, has wounded my father the king, blah blah blah. So there's a little bit of story. You know, this knight comes in and kills the king, and you know, it is your line that is supposed to, you know, bring the kingdom back to order or something. I guess. I don't know how this game works. All I know is that it's silly fun. So there are spiky bits and traps and things like that all over the place. And sometimes, as you can see, it led to nothing. There are hidden walls, but usually you can tell, like, the texture's different. So, like, see how this texture right here at the end of my sword is? If I had dwarfism, I could just run underneath that. But it doesn't lead me anywhere, so it doesn't really. If I'd stop jumping into things, this would be better. I die so hard. So you don't get experience via, like, killing monsters and stuff. Your level goes up as you spend your gold that you get on your previous life. So this is what happens when you die. You just like, ah, and falls over and dies. And it shows you all the monsters you killed, it tells you what you were dead, and then harder areas, like, you always get a little bit of little saying when they die. So now you have to choose one of 3 heirs, and they're usually just like a random combination of male, female, and at the beginning one of 3 classes. You have the knave, the barbarian, and I think there's a wizard. Not pictured here. I'll run into it. The barbarians have really, really high life, but really low strength and mana. Knaves are... They have the ability to do critical strikes, which the barbarians and wizards do not, but they have low life, and they have low magic. And then the wizards have high magic and, you know, can shoot off a lot of spells. I don't really like knaves, so let's go with this. And then you can also see, like, the traits, you know, color blindness, so the game is all black and white or brown, different shades of brown. And then your dextrocardia, your HP, and MP health pools are switched. So basically, she's going to have a ton of mana and no life. So as you gather gold, you unlock different things. So the first thing you unlock is your smithy, and as you find patterns and stuff in the game, you'll unlock those. And everything costs straight gold. It's not like, oh, I have to go gather like 10 or 15 deals and do all this, that, and the other. You just have to, you know, gather what you need. And as you unlock stuff, you know, another thing shows up later. So yeah, now the world's black and white, and I have 165 mana and 50 life. At a price, of course. So, you know, as in one of the ways you can increase your damage is to, you know, get a better sword, or, you know, decrease your damage input, or the damage you take is to, you know, buy better armor. And the armor has, like, can have stats like vampirism and things like that. Now, every time you come back into the game, you have to pay whatever gold you have left over. So, all the gold you don't spend between characters, you then have to re-earn, basically. Which isn't hard. I mean, everything you hit has a chance to drop gold. Shit, I so fast. Yep. So that was a waste. I was playing like crap, and I didn't use my spell. I couldn't remember what button spell was. By the way, spell is whatever's on the right side. Lady Chumley, the Knight. Your standard hero. Pretty good at everything. Oh, I'm sorry, there's a bunch of classes. I don't know. There's all kinds of crap going on. Let's go ahead and use the Knight. You've got 2 left hands and can't cast spells properly. Oh, okay. So, OCD causes your spells to spawn behind you. So, like, I'm facing that way, and then this spell pops up behind me. So that's not a big deal. Just have to remember to turn around when you want to cast a spell. Also, OCD allows you to break everything and get mana. Let's see if I can stop playing like crap. Yay, money! Now, different enemies have different, do different amounts of damage, and you have to come out alive, because it wouldn't be a pseudo RPG if they didn't. Crap! I cannot get the down attack working like I need it to. That would be bad. I don't want to die there. So I'll die there instead. I am super terrible at this game, guys. There's our wizard. Or mage, rather. Ooh, dwarf. Tunnel vision. Peripheral vision. I forget how that works. Yeah, one of the traits was gay, which doesn't really do anything in this game at all. All it does is it makes your the statue at the end of the game, which I've never seen. It makes that statue it makes it the same gender as you versus being opposite gender. Oh, I guess you saw you see the statue in the beginning of the game. When you kill the king as the knight. So I got lots of magey bits. Oh, crap. Screw that room. There is a way, at some point there is a way to lock the castle down for a percentage of the gold that you pick up, or I think it's all like that. Nope. But that's unlocked later as you unlock more bits of the castle. Jerk. Come here. You do unlock, like, there are other things that I unlock that I'll talk about when I get to them. Hopefully I'll get to them. Shit. I mean, there is I do like the little mini-map there. It, like, says, hey, there's a chest in this room, or whatever. Maybe you can bring that up. Yeah, you can bring that up by hitting back on an Xbox controller, which would be, I think, the share button on a PS4 controller, or the select button on a PS3 controller, or whatever it is that you use for your PC gaming. And I'm sure those button layouts have been optimized for, all the systems that they're on. I mean, I like the shield, but at the same time, I don't. I like the sword thingy, but the sword thingy is kind of a pain in the ass. Let's see if I can buy some better equipment here. Just not taking so much damage now. So armor gives you a little bit more health and a little bit more. A little bit more health and a little bit more damage reduction and things like that. But really, it's just don't suck at games. Like, it's been a long time since I played this game, so getting back into the how to dodge things and whatever, it's just something you gotta practice, you gotta try at. And it's all just pattern recognition and knowing like how high your guy can jump and things like that. What his damage, what the swing is on his sword and whatnot. So stereoscopic vision, whenever something turns around, he basically turns into a one-dimensional thing. You can't see him when he does the turn. So these are teleport pads. So this basically will allow me to teleport to any of the other teleport pads in the game. Now this is only one room away, however, if I was to go up, it takes me into a higher level zone. I can't get that money. So it's weird how, like, sometimes if No! No! Stop biting me. So sometimes you can see, like, they have traps like that. Like, that chest was trapped. It's a mimic or whatever. I'm way out of my league here. I'm only level 3 and I'm trying to kill level 30-something mobs. So let's not go to there. Let's go this way. Oh, balls. We can't do that. Man. Oh, I have no idea what I just picked. Oh well. Alright, so now I can unlock... I can remember how to do this. Or where I have to go. So you can unlock the Architect, and you can unlock the Enchantress. I will get a bunch of money, hopefully, this time, and we will do that. Oh, okay, so that's actually one of the spells I'd never seen before. You set up a shadow, and then you teleport you back to that shadow. So the knave has this crazy little tail of smoke that follows them everywhere. And yeah, the knave's the only one who can get critical hits, which is great, except they don't seem to come fast enough. And there's just way too much crap going on in this room right now. So this is the kind of game that I would recommend if you like, if you like roguelike games, or if you like games that are just really freaking hard. Not in a game, not from a like strategic, not in a strategically way hard. They're just like, it's just all about remembering, you know, how you're supposed to play this character, you know. But it's all about, like, it's almost like a bullet hell game with a knight. Colorblind. Can't see color. Alright, I got enough. Let's unlock the Enchantress. So the Enchantress, let's see. It's awesome. So the Enchantress has runes that give you special abilities, like dash, so you can like sprint or dash left and right, and double jump. I believe there are like air jump and things like that as well later on. But there are a lot of gems, and they are unlocked only in, I believe they're called fairy. They're unlocked only out of crap. I can't see my life. Shit. I got the one that hides your life from you, so that's fantastic. Oh, good. There's all the money I'm gonna get this game. HP recovery. But now I have 130 life. Holy freaking crap. I can't tell where anything is. It's all freaking not colored at all. That room. I hate that noise. It's like if I don't defeat everything, I get whatever. Nothing keeps its lost life. You never get to ride the roller coasters. Okay, so now I'll unlock the Architect here. The Architect's the guy that lets you lock down the castle to what you want. Now, granted, none of the chests respawn. So if you lock down the castle and you collect a whole bunch of chests, none of them will respawn. You will not get any money, and you get like a percentage less money for doing it that way. I think his fee is like 5 or 10%. So you know. Oh, wow, the numbers are, like, exploded. I was like, there's no way I just took 2,000 damage. But every time you take, you over-exaggerate the crap out of everything. So the fairy chest usually has like different, what is it? Different requirements. So this one is defeat all the enemies and you can get a new rune. And so now I have a haste rune. I believe that gives me another dash. So you can stack runes, which is kind of cool. You can stack your like double jump runes, and you can jump like 3 or 4 times in a row. Ooh, black blueprint. So it's kind of neat. You can kind of build it however you want. Although I'm pretty sure that you want to have at least 1 double jump and 1 dash, and so on and so forth. I think you can also, there are runes for hey, look at that. There are runes for like lifesteal and mana drain and things like that as well. So you can really like customize your character a little bit that way, along with doing stuff on the oh shit. Along with doing stuff on the in the castle with like, okay, now I'm gonna this time I'm gonna upgrade my damage output. I'm gonna upgrade my mage or whatever. Nope. So I mean, you can really get into the upgrades on this game, and they all stack. So that's the thing. Like, no matter how little progression you actually make, as long as you get a couple of 100 gold a run, you are making progress. Now later on, it gets higher. Like as you buy more upgrades, whereas like you've upgraded your strength like 5 times, it now costs way more to upgrade. But theoretically, you should be doing better if you're getting all these other upgrades. And then, of course, there are people like me who just don't do better. Ah. Oh, you jerk! See, I did way better that time, but I didn't really get anything like, I didn't get a lot of money. Oh man, this sucks. I guess I'll take this one. ADHD. You're so energetic, you move faster. So I didn't, oh god, he's nearsighted. So like, I don't know if it's easy to tell or not in the video, but, nearsighted makes everything blurry. So like, as I get close to stuff, it gets less blurry, and then it gets blurry again. I was like, oh wait. So both the blacksmith and the enchantress got new things. So yeah, he gets another increase your basic move speed, and then siphon runes, so I can kill enemies to get mana back. I believe there is a I believe there is one for lifesteal as well. I know there are like vampiric pieces of armor that you can get. What's that one that I got? So, you know, you can get some pretty cool stuff. And so, you can only have 5 runes equipped at a time. Oh good, you can do it in air from the default. Basically, 1 for each piece of armor and your weapon. So you could have 5 dashes in a row. I do like the ones when I move faster. Like, I like the ADHD. Like, I think that's probably my favorite trait in this game. Oh, why did I dash backwards? Oh! Right trigger, left... Okay. I get it. I thought the trigger always made you dash in whatever direction it was that you were facing. It makes you dash. Chickens freak me out. I don't know how this works. I don't even know if there's a chicken in this game. Other than the chicken that you eat when you find it in the world. Alright, well I didn't make enough money to get me upgraded, so... So you have to use the triggers and you know, right trigger makes you go to the right, left trigger makes you go to the left. I was thinking it was whichever way you're facing, that's the way you're going. My bad. But I guess that makes sense if you want to like dash away from the monster that's swinging at you or something. Woo! 30 gold. You can, if you're good at it, you can pogo off with monsters. Nope. No, 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 no. What's over here? Oh, I can't make that jump. Always assume that, my assumption is that every one of these pictures is going to come to life and try to get you. Oh crap. So dead. So each one of the enemies has their own little unique names. Well, unique as in like, oh, these eye things that do one spit are called this. These little red flying wizard dudes are called flame locks or ice locks or whatever. But there are like unique monsters in the game, and there are hidden paths, as you can tell. I think there are like 2 or 3 of them now. Just remember. Yeah, got a bunch of money. And they look really weird because your character's not like, it doesn't unveil what the hidden path is, it just has you walking on top of all the textures that are everywhere. Oh crap. What the hell? That's what the electrophobia is, I guess. Yay! Ooh, and I got the vampire rune. I think it only works when you kill monsters, but still. I can drain life off of enemies. I think if I take damage, I'm dead. I'm not even going to bother with that. Because I'm pretty sure that there's like a long hallway and I have no chance of actually getting past it. The odds are I'll die as soon as I go in there anyway. Oh god. Oh crap. Well, that was a waste of mana. I need to get my life back here. Having the little things that say, hey, there's crap coming at you, helps a lot. So this is a boss door. There's usually a little bit of a health. There's a health and life there's always health and life in those statues when you get to the boss door, because they figure you're probably beat up. Here's a pick-me-up. The story is whatever. Crap. So dead, so dead, so dead! So that time I had a pretty decent run, I think. Let's see. Oh, god damn it, Dexter. Well, you know what? Knights are balanced, so that's okay. Can upgrade the barbarian. Oh, okay, they can yell. Upgrade the mage. And switch spells. Let's not do that yet. Let's put that vampire rune on this weapon. But once you purchase it, you can then use it anytime you want. But the more rooms you unlock, the more, sadly, the more it costs to unlock rooms. What the heck? Okay, well, I guess you get the general gist of the game. This is going to be a little short, I guess, because my thing just exploded. I don't want to redo all of it. So I guess I'll see you guys next week. This was Dave's first 32. Wait. Is it coming back? Yes? No? Nope, it's not coming back. It's gonna be goofy. So anyway, I'll I'll see you guys next week. Sorry this was a little shorter than anticipated, but that's pretty much the game. Oh, hey, it's back. Alright. Never mind then. We got 10 more minutes. I must have bumped something under my desk and it didn't like it very much. Okay. So, onward we go. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Is that Santa Claus? Santa Claus is flying in the background. Aw, man. I don't want to lose 300 gold. That's a lot, so... I guess I'll just up my life a couple times here. Not that it matters this time around, but... Let's see. Let's see if I can at least get to the boss's room without being completely destroyed. And I will attempt the first boss. Not worth 10 gold to do that. Oh, crap. Blueprint. Probably not going to beat the first boss. It'll just give you an idea of like how much more crazy the bosses are versus the regular monsters. Oh god, I have 10 life. This is bad. Oh, now I have 20. Ah, I didn't want to jump. Lady Chun-Li the second. Yeah, I can't do anything with 80 gold. And now I've got Farsight. I don't know. Nearsighted and Farsighted are in the game, and one makes you see far away. Actually, I can see their card, I think. Yeah. Farsighted, everything close up is blurry. Yeah, there you go. Out of the menu. There we go. Off we go. Back to the adventure. I'm kind of used to the point that I got when I was playing this before, where I would just one-shot everything in this first section of the map, so I could just like tear through it, no problems. It's been a while since I've been at that level. Just stop running into crap, that'd be great. I just stop playing terribly. I think I'd rather have nearsighted. Oh man. Those things. You're permaroided. No money to lose. Yay. I don't like how certain projectiles actually go through walls and other ones don't. I wish they were just, I wish there was that consistency, like, you know, you could say, okay, all projectiles stop the walls, or all projectiles don't stop the walls. So, you know, the good thing about this game is, unlike Rogue, the original roguelike, well, the original game that roguelikes are all based off of, you actually keep some semblance of progression each game. You don't have to just try to play through the whole game on a single life and don't die and all that. This game is all about progression through death. Just kind of a weird thing. How many times did I hit you, bro? Freaking zombies, man. I lost my... Alright, so we have made it to the first boss's room. I will go ahead and do this, but I am not going to win this game. I don't have enough mana, I don't have enough anything. But here's what the first boss is. I can stand here and smack him for 20 minutes or whatever, but I don't think I'm actually going to kill him. If I do, I will be amazed that I actually killed him at sub 10. No, I'm still going to die here. Yep. But there's your first boss of Rouge Legacy. He's, kind of a big pain in the butt. You almost need dash to get over him. Let's see. I haven't got the one I really wanted to show off. Wait, what? Oh, it's the vampire sword. It's +1 to vampirism. Yeah. So now I can just siphon life off of enemies. Oh, I'm gonna have to put on. I'm gonna have to go buy some carry weight here. So yeah, the better the weaponry, it seems, the heavier it is, which is fine. Except then it causes you to have to buff up your character's carry rate. I mean, I'm okay with that, I guess. That way you don't just keep buying better armor and then you just beat the game by having better armor. Will you pray for assistance? Hermes Blips. I don't know how this works. See, I'm not sure what those do. Like, there are all kinds of little buffs. Oh, she's got the little sad faces and stuff. I don't think there's fall damage in this game. Oh look, it's the first boss again. Yay! And we're not going to reattempt that boss because I have no idea what. I've beaten him once, and he's the only boss in this game I've actually beaten. Man. There's just too much stuff in this room. I didn't even kill any enemies that time. I killed absolutely 0 enemies. But I have a lot more money than I anticipated. So there's a nice little Skyrim reference in this for the barbarians. As you unlock that, and then they yell something that sounds like the first shout you get in Skyrim, and they all have like the goofy Skyrim and stuff like that. So that's kind of fun that they're showing, hey, we really like Skyrim too. Like we even made like an homage to it in our game. Eh. What? I thought those went down no matter what after like 2 seconds. There we go. There we go. There's one of the really like there's so some of the effects can be like negative, right? You can't see color, so that really hurts like watching projectiles and stuff like that because you can't key in on, oh hey, this is red or yellow and it's flying right at me. Maybe I should avoid it. But there are some that are really nice, like I think there's one that's like no foot pulse or something. Basically, it means you can stand on spikes and you don't take damage from spikes. Which I gotta think that is probably the most useful of all of the traits in this game. Take no damage. Oh, failed that. A couple extra minutes since the thing broke for I wish there was a way to just, like, if it was any attack, those things would pop up. You have trouble reading things. You can conduct electricity really well. What? I don't even know how that works. Could drop another 200 something somewhere in here. I do wish there was like a you can afford this upgrade option, you know. Like and turn it off so it's like see upgrades that you can actually afford versus having to like click through all the different menus and stuff. But my goal is basically every time I come in here I want to get 1,000 gold. And that's early on, that's kind of difficult because of the amount of gold that drops in this early zone. However, later that's way easier because the monsters will drop more gold. The chests will have more like 100 gold bags and stuff in them. They must have added tiles to this because I don't remember half of these rooms from when I was playing before. I don't know if they added like DLC to it or what. But we got it anyway. Oh god. So many of these little dudes. Requires additional mana. I'm sure there's something way up at the top of this level that I missed because I broke all the barrels. Yep, there's a chest up there. Zombish. I don't know what he got hit by. I guess 1 vampirism is 4 life. Or 2 life. So if you have 2 vampirism, you're going to get 4 life for every enemy you kill. Which is great if you can kill enemies. So after this one, after this death, I'll be done. That's not fair. You came from behind, jerk. There are a buttload of enemies in this freaking room. Alright. 2 chests. 600. Might accidentally make my 1,000 gold. Oh, and occasionally you will find other spells in the thing, and it just instantly replaces whatever spell you started with. I think the Archwizard, or Archmage, or whatever they call it in this, he can actually like swap spells, which makes it kind of nice. But again, he has like the lower life pool and stuff like that, so he's not as beefy as the other characters. Oh, crap! Now I'm lost. Where do I go? No. Oh, that's why I missed it, because there's a second down. Take no damage. Okay, well, I don't have dash, so that's not happening. Oh, took a fireball to the face. So, that's been Rogue Legacy. I mean, there are other tile sets and things like that, but... And you saw one, which is just like a misty version of what it is, but there's also a forest and a dungeon area. However, I think this is a great purchase on the PSN, or Steam. Oh, crap. I didn't close the game. It's still there. I just was going to look up the price of it on the PSN. But it's a fun game. I think it's like 8, maybe 10 bucks. It's probably under 10 bucks, and I believe it's cross-buy too. So if you buy it once, you get it on all your systems. If you buy it on Steam, I think it's still like maybe 8 or 10 bucks. But it's a great game. You're gonna play the hell out of it. And it's a good way. Like it's a great game for the Vita specifically because you can play it in like 10-minute chunks. Like you might only get like 3 or 4 lives, but it's a good coffee break game or a good like lunchtime or riding the bus or something like that. As long as you don't yell, God damn it, sons of bitches or whatever while you're playing, it's a great game. But thank you for watching. Sorry for the technical difficulties at like the 30-something minute mark. And I will see you guys later.